and welcome back to episode 10 of The Altars. Uh, Last episode, we made a choice that upset everyone apart from the miner and the scientist. And this episode, I'm thinking we're gonna face the consequences of that.
So,
And they've all gathered
how
here
are
in
you
the
feeling?
kitchen.
I don't want to think about it.
You're upset?
Fuck.
Okay. Want to talk
Yeah.
about it?
He was no different than us. Jan chose
Well.
responsible. He chose our survival.
Oh, really? The worker like it?
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
You like that I did that, worker?
Hey, how's it going for you? Still early days. Could use a little more comradeship in the group, but we'll get there. I have faith.
Sweet. They should work less, or we should motivate them to work more efficiently. I mean, they need to work more, but he's not gonna like hearing that. Whatever.
Comradeship is great, but what these guys need is motivation to work harder and longer. Efficiency. The human being is a working machine. I can see the system already brainwashed you.
Yeah. I can be assertive. I mean, that's not gonna work. Like, in what world would this work on this guy? Yeah, I mean, it isn't really about, efficiency in the sense that we're trying to make profits. It's more about efficiency in the sense that we want to make it out of here alive.
Okay, let me stop you right there, bro. I
Bro.
understand these issues are important to you, but we are not going down that path. You think it's a decision you can make? Yes, and I've made it. I created you to help us make it out of here alive, and that is what we'll focus on. You can't change the world if you're dead. Well, what can I say?
Yeah.
You got a fair point there. You're not stopping me from having my views, though. Let's just get back to work. Sure. Only thing we're here for.
That's right. Alright. Hello, Miner. You feeling better?
How was your time alone? Any thoughts?
Yeah, it was a complete waste of time.
Oh no.
All I could think of was the work I could be doing instead. Why the hell did you send me there? There's nothing wrong with me.
Alright.
On the contrary, I've never been better. Why don't you just let me do my thing?
I'm worried, man.
Because I'm worried for you. You want me to treat you like a mining machine. I thought a rest would clear your mind, get you out of that mindset.
I'm not a kid. I would have literally died of boredom in there if it weren't for that goddamn audiobook.
What audiobook?
Oh, some ancient babble about a whaling expedition.
Moby Dick?
What the hell do I care? It was that, cheesy romances, or a fantasy saga. Man, I hate fantasy. So, I chose the whaling one. At least the men were men there. And their captain, Ahab,
Yeah.
he
Moby
was
Dick.
missing a leg, so... Yeah, I gotta admit I got pretty hooked.
You, identify with him?
Do you identify with him?
Man, all I said was that it got slightly more interesting. If you want to open up a book club, go ahead. I'll pass and go back to my work if you don't mind.
Alrighty. Continue the therapy sessions. But then who will mine organics? I guess the refiner could mine organics. How is our research doing? Almost finished with the park. We could do the suit upgrade after that, so I think I'm gonna go ahead with that. And how is our greenhouse doing? Oh, we got some raw food. In that case, let's make some cooked meals for us. And we could assign the worker on that. All right. Want to talk again, worker?
Hey,
Oh, found this
I
book.
found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Well, well. I didn't take you for a fan of dystopias.
Honestly, I never read it. I thought I might enjoy it during the long evenings in the base, but I'm too drained to even pick it up.
I read it a dozen times at least, and I will gladly do it again. It's such a great reminder of how corporations train us to be their servants.
All right, man. You're a bit two-dimensional. You know, find one more aspect of your personality. Hello, technician. Planning on holding a grudge forever?
Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me. So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. You're the one doing the planning here. All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. Making pierogi, being my fucking pal.
Hey, the pierogi was nice.
What a load of bullshit.
Okay. Maybe if we launch the gravity sensor outside. Enough organics, yep. I need 610. Well, we are working on that. I guess we could also do some shallow mining of organics. Miner recovered. Very good. Got some more organics up here. The miner is done with his therapy. And we got the park with bench module. Excellent.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Sure thing. Okay, the miner is in the contemplation room. You okay there, buddy? Get out of there. Hello. Listen to that book some more?
Managed to listen to that book some more?
Huh. So you remembered.
Yep.
That Captain Ahab, he's hunting a whale that bit off his leg. He's got a prosthetic leg, mind you, not too advanced, but still, his crew respects him. All the other guys just want to catch a whale, any whale, and bring the money home. But Ahab, he's only interested in the whale, taking his goddamn ship all around the world to hunt down the son of a bitch.
Maybe we should open a book club.
Maybe we should open up a book club after all.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious. I'm simply curious if he's gonna catch that whale. Nothing more.
All right. Good. Well, I mean, you can keep listening to the book if you'd like, bud. I'll get someone else on this. Oh, he's already on base maintenance. All right, well. Okay, let's see here. Park with bench. I need some minerals for that. Well, guess I'll get us some minerals then. But, ay. All right. Oh. Oh. Sweet. A module where more contemplative crew members can rest. Research shows that 20 minutes of contact with nature can significantly reduce stress. Excellent. Put that here. Awesome.
What a shitty day.
Hello, Refiner. He's not in the mood to talk. Okay. Hey, look at this.
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience.
forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning.
Well, it can't all be perfect, can it?
Apparently not.
So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom?
What?
Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time.
Oh man,
That's not the way it works.
just trying to be friendly with you. All right. What do you mean?
What do you mean? You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now.
It was far from easy, buddy.
How do you know it was easy? I had my own problems. What if your life was actually
Oh,
easy?
don't say that.
You never had to wonder what if. Well, now you know exactly what if. You know she wasn't
Come on,
in
Jan.
the end, but that's not enough for you. You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions, and all you want is to hear more about Mom. My decisions? Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains so much, I mean, it had disaster written all over it. But you preferred not to see it. Even if we do survive, we're going to end up as lab rats just like that poor bastard you created.
Not gonna
You
let
just
that
pretended
happen.
to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, but I'm still waiting for a reason to believe you've changed. And all I'm seeing is the same guy who left Mom because he was fucking selfish.
I'm sorry you see it that way.
Well, I'm sorry you see it that way. Yeah, well, that's not gonna help me much, is it? You know what? I think I just want to be alone.
All right. Task completed. Yay. Get out of there. All right. Come here. Hello. Did Ahab catch that whale?
And? Did you find out if Ahab managed to catch his whale? He sure fucking tried. But he failed, drowned, and took his whole crew down with him. The monster got the best of him.
Sounds like a sad ending.
Sounds like a sad ending. I don't know. Got me thinking. I'm not sure how those writers do it, but when you get to the end, it almost feels like you always knew it was gonna be that way. Huh? Like it was obvious all along they wouldn't get him. Man, I just hope it's not gonna be like that with us in Rapidium.
I care more for my crew than Captain Ahab.
We're gonna be okay. You know why? Because I care for my crew more than the captain in your book. I'm determined to succeed, but I'm not obsessed. Huh. So, is that what you think makes the difference? Caring about others?
Jesus. If I hadn't learned these lessons, I'd have to say this. You're obsessed when you're a poor loser. Both of these are kind of cheesy, but I'll go with optimism.
Yeah. But most of all, you need to believe in yourself.
I learned that from the
Even
refiner.
if you failed before, you can't let that get to you. Otherwise, you'll become obsessed. Yeah. And now that I think of it, maybe that Ahab guy wasn't thinking clearly. 'Cause he just couldn't get over what crippled him. Messed him up as a man. Like the last thing he'd ever admit to was being a loser.
Look where that got him.
Look where that got him. Yeah. Well, it didn't do me no harm, that distraction. Funny thing, that whole story made me realize something that never occurred to me before.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak.
Okay.
Now, I think it's time I got back to work.
Alrighty.
But I won't be obsessing about it anymore, if that's okay with you.
You're not a loser, Miner. Just,
Wind up like Ahab.
nothing wrong with being a miner. You learned vulnerability. It takes strength to admit to a weakness. The miner taught you that allowing yourself to be vulnerable makes you more honest and approachable to others, and it brings relief. Sweet. Alright. If I cancel this, we can get out of here. Launch the gravity sensor outside. Huh? Assign 4 altars to the neutralizer towers. Right. That's what I need to do. I thought I would, I thought I would have to, I thought I could get away before the storm. No, wait, I still can. It's 2 days left. We are all good. Alright then. Perfect.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Sure thing. Use the gravity sensor and leave the canyon.
You don't want to be near me right now.
I guess I'll speak to the scientist before I do that. Hello, bud. Still feeling confident?
Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine.
Yeah?
But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
Why not? We'll tell him.
Why not? We can tell them.
Tell them why. Surely you don't think anyone will let me be a part of society like a normal human being? Publicly, I won't even exist.
Yeah, we have been worried about what's gonna happen to our altars. When we get out of here. I wish I had a third option. You would live through your
will
work.
Live through your work. And what can be more rewarding for an inventor?
being recognized for his input. But in this world, you are the one who will get recognition for what I achieve, because you are Yondolski.
We're both
Does
Yondolski.
it really make such a difference? I mean, we're both Yondolski. It makes a difference to me. Look at us. We are two completely different people.
I like this
Two
one.
completely different quantum states of the same person. Of all my alters, you should be most aware of that. I was aware of that when I woke up, but then my existence started moving forward in time. And I ceased to be an abstract being suspended in a single moment. I became a physical body, progressing on an individual real-life path. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. But I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it.
Of course.
I guess I'll have to. But right now, I have bigger problems. I promise to think about it when the time comes. No, Jan. The future is too uncertain. I need you to make a decision now.
How about Jan Estolski?
Okay. How about Jan S. Dolsky? Huh? S for...
Yes, I get it. Thanks.
So? What do you think?
We could make you a profile on social media. That's sweet. Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity.
Alright. I should probably check the comms room before I leave. See if anyone's calling. Haven't done that in a while. Lucas.
Hi,
I am.
Lucas.
Jan, good to hear you. What's up?
Calling because I've collected some more opinion. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, man, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be pretty convincing, you know?
Really? I don't hear that often. My work can be kind of lonely.
Tell me about it. It's good to talk with someone other than myself.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking. Remember how last time I was telling you about how Maxwell got me into all this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. You said he was going through a tough time himself. What's the story behind that?
Well, I don't know it firsthand, but I heard that years back he was a completely different person. Happily married, house in the suburbs, with a steady academic job that had nothing to do with big tech or politics.
Sounds like a scientist's nightmare. No, so human after all.
So, human after all.
Then it all just crumbled. One night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually his wife left him.
What happened?
His friend died in a car crash. Horrible accident, drunk driving.
Really? Well, that's sad, but how did losing a friend have such consequences?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to... if I should go into the details. They're very personal to him. But also... maybe another time when we can talk longer.
Alright.
Bottom line for me is... If it weren't for that horrible accident and Maxwell's loss, I would probably have had a much more miserable life.
Mm.
It's so strange to think how relative life can be. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know?
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no use getting all philosophical, huh? Anyway, well done with the arcs. I really appreciate it.
You got it, buddy. I'll need to focus on other things now.
Great. Because I'll need to focus on other things now.
Of course, that's understood. Good luck. I'll 7 out.
Everyone counts. Build more Rapidium arcs. Come on, man. Alright. Should we get out of here? Launch the gravity sensor. How do you mean? It's not launched. Oh, I guess maybe because they're not at it yet. Yeah, because it's off shift. So if we just work a little bit.
Without ever thinking about the consequences. Cruel things.
Yeah. We're on shift? Okay. Let's do it.
Can't get rid of you.
I know. Launch the gravity sensor outside. Okay. How do I do that? Do I need to go up to these things again, maybe? Alright. Start journey. Still have some unfinished business in the base. The worker won't be satisfied with the working conditions. Hang on. Oh shoot. Can't fast travel. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do it. Start anyway. Collect. Let's get out of here.
Worked. We can get out of here.
Sweet. Whoa! Jan, what have you done? Finish Act 2. What happened? Did they leave without me?
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
What is going on? What happened?
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions.
Oh shit.
Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching.
Have they left?
Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
Oh shit. With our supplies?
Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Adricol in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adricol. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena.
Ooh.
Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me.
But he left
I guess
too.
he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
Oh, this is not good. What did you tell her?
Did you at least pretend to be me? Oh, come on, Jan. You and I couldn't be more different. She'd never fall for it. Shit. Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost.
We're lost.
We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry
Oh
to be
boy.
the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot
And
of
we don't
pressure,
have a
and
technician to fix it.
supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Is there no good news?
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure, easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Oh boy.
Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint
Well,
you.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear.
Yeah?
Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Ay. Okay. Can we repair? We can. Oh man, we only have the scientist, miner, and worker. Everyone who were unhappy with us left.
I have.
Oh, this is bad. At least we can do this without wasting time. Production is limited only to small essential items. Oh, it's no good. Hello, miner. You stayed.
So, you stayed. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, glad you decided to rejoin the party. I don't know what the scientist told you, but we're in the fucking weeds here.
Yeah.
We'll never get out of this damn storm.
And look at us. Alright. Hello, worker. Are you upset by the conditions?
Good to see you in the base, buddy. Likewise, man. We thought we lost you there. Tell me you know how to get us out of this mess. You'd better have a plan.
Well, I'm working on it. Alright, let's check those messages. So these are the consequences of my actions. Hello, Lena.
So, I just had the most disturbing conversation of my life with someone who introduced himself as your alter. Alters, Jan.
Yep.
What the fuck? It was so scary. And you didn't think to warn me. I mean, why would you? What is going on with you? Do you have any idea what you've done? And that tabula rasa thing? You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That
Oh,
person,
no.
your copy. He was so cool.
I'm
about
never
it.
gonna win my ex back.
Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out.
Oh,
This
no.
thing, Project Ela. Maxwell experimenting on damaged people. Messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like, for example, patient 313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care.
Oh,
It's not
everybody
much to
hates
surprise
me.
At this point, you've crossed a line, just like him. I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't. I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
Fuck.
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push.
Yeah.
Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your alters are healthy and alive.
Well, they're alive, but
It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your altars back, that you keep them safe.
Well,
More important than you think.
I'll try bringing some of them back.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Yeah. Hello, scientists. What a mess.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
Looks like I failed everybody. Well, the plan's simple. We get out of the sandstorm.
The plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician.
I do too.
That navigation system inside out.
I failed him, and you're paying the price.
He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price. Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing.
I did what it took to save you.
I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood, and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC.
Oh, yeah.
You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
Sad.
That sounds sad. So, definitive.
Does that mean we've reached the limit of who we can become? Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something.
What?
That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not really thinking we should try and repeat that. Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Are we gonna make a captain? Alright, I'll do it. Experiment on me.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Alright.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Alright, let's enter the womb. We're gonna turn myself into a captain. That sounds, sounds risky. But I guess we're... Oops. I guess we're just gonna have to do it. Let's enter the womb.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah. Is it okay to have second thoughts about...
Oh man. overriding our life and turning ourselves into a captain. Hello?
Is it over?
Hello?
They still have some memories, it seems.
Base has stopped. I should check outside.
Alright. Hello? Anyone?
Shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
What is going on? Interlude. There's someone over there. Buddy?
Hey, someone's there. Wait.
Trippy.
Am I losing my mind? Damn it.
Is this really happening, or is this a kind of dream sequence?
What was that?
Baby?
Is that a baby? What's going on here?
Oh boy. Is this me, like, experiencing the overwriting process? Like, in the possible timeline where I became a captain, I had a baby?
I recognize this.
Or was I the baby, maybe? This is the playground I used to play at, and so on.
You're no good. Hear that?
Yeah.
No good!
Alright. Bus. Headed to somewhere. To my uni, maybe. Oh boy. What's this? My mom.
Mom,
No!
no matter what I do, you're gone. Maybe you should have run faster. What the hell?
Hello, Blank Yan. What is this?
What is all this? What's going on? Relax. I can explain everything. Are you? Yes. I am you.
Blank you. Is this a dream?
Is this a dream? No, Jan. You just woke up. Remember?
Where am I?
Where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else? You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I need to find a way out.
I
just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I took matters into my own
That's
hands.
not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship, or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices are real. My altars prove that.
My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
Why are you doing that?
Hey,
Why
why
are
are
you
you
doing
doing that?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now
It ain't
that
good.
I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone?
Alright.
Oh, this is crazy.
Someone's laughing. Hello.
Lena, is that you?
Was a mistake.
I don't need this right now, Lena.
For us. We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
Unlike me.
What is going on with me?
It's over. It's over. I trust you.
Lena,
Hello, Lena.
don't go. Wait.
I
So
guess
many
the two
regrets.
just weren't meant to be together.
You again.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Put some clothes on, man.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop.
In that big round base of yours?
I'm moving forward.
I'm moving forward.
I don't want to fix things.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice.
Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Yandolski?
Well, I mean, the botanist maybe. But hey, it was me she fell in love with.
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times
This point,
did you wonder
not so
that
sure.
maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
What a ridiculous thought.
What a ridiculous thought.
No more ridiculous than the other thoughts you've had about yourself. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Alright. We are in contact with our subconscious self. Oh, hello.
Please, don't go.
Hello. You're a big guy.
What the fuck? No.
Don't eat me. Molly.
Where are you going?
Follow the Mollies. Jan.
Hey, you.
Oh no, Molly. Not even in a dream can I save you. Hello, fellas.
Such a loser!
Are these all my altars?
You can do it. You have no qualifications. You're not cut out to fail.
I know, I'm just a builder.
Do it now. Come on. Run faster.
Hello, scientists.
Yes. Come on. You can do it.
Scientist that looks like the refiner. The botanist. Is that the worker? Oh, that's Tabula Rasa there. Caveman. Oh dear. Don't beat the shit out of me. I'm just a guy doing my best.
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help!
I'm coming! I'm coming! I can't do anything. Hello? Captain! Just who I need. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
They were dead before you got to them.
Yep. It wasn't my fault. Why me, man? Why me?
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I
Someone had to?
still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
I mean, we did kind of entertain this possibility. that this is a kind of efficiency thing or an experiment. I guess the experiment part would support this theory that it was part of Maxwell's plan. Because what we've learned about Maxwell so far is that he had all these groundbreaking scientific research, but it was all for naught. And now, with us here finding Rapidium and creating our altars, we're kind of proving him right. We're kind of proving that Maxwell is correct about his research. And his whole kind of motivation to bring Rapidium back. So this could very well be all part of Maxwell's plan. There was no reason it was an accident. I don't know. I think we're gonna go ahead with this. It was part of Maxwell's plan. Let's see what happens.
Maybe Maxwell did it. He's got more control over these missions than anybody.
And why would he kill everybody but you?
Maybe he knew there was Rapidium here.
Yeah.
He wanted someone to get stranded with it. To have no choice but to make their altars. And I was the best choice because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder.
Really? You believe that? You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What is it?
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information.
Yeah.
And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
Am I an altar? Its main purpose to bring back Rapidium?
To bring back Rapidium. At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what.
And the only way to do it
And it looks like in the face of an emergency
was to kill the crew,
just
spare
that.
me and make altars.
There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
This is interesting. I mean, we did have a conversation with Maxwell quite a few episodes ago where he said that he thinks the QC might have killed the crew. But now it's sounding like the oxygen leak was real and the QC just made a choice on who to save. I was busy making tough decisions.
And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like letting my altar split?
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Huh?
Light? What light?
Is he telling me to go to the sun? Hello, QC.
Man, how are you?
That was Trippy. We have spent so much time running from the sun, perhaps we should look for the light. Does that mean turn around, go into the sun? I'm back.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yes.
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's
We
different.
got therapy.
Just not the way I expected. So, what happened?
I met myself.
I met myself. Another one? No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
My subconscious seems to believe it. If the technician can't make it, no one will.
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the tur emit any light?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to take it literally.
But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end...
What about a radar?
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves
Yeah.
detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
Alright then.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try.
Let's do it.
Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
Well, you never doubted that, did you?
You've gained a new perspective. Had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices, looking for a way out of a blind alley. You learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions you regret and open up to wherever they lead you. Where do I see that? Oh, here. Yeah. Therapy. It works. Change the navigation system to follow the lights. Execute.
out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Sweet.
Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure.
I guess.
Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Act 3, let's go. And with that, we will be ending this episode. A lot of things have happened. It's been a wild ride, a trippy ride. We've had to face the consequences of our actions. And next episode, we are going to find the technician once more. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this playthrough, consider subscribing to the channel. That would help out a lot. For now, I'll say goodbye for now.